Hello and welcome. This is PUC News Channels 10. My name is Jordan Rees and this is Amy Ramos.
Thank you, Jordan. For today's news, we will be uncovering the truth about whether or not someone can be left brain or right brain dominant. Today we have our reporter Alexis Lilly at the local PUC campus, interviewing some of the college students there.
Now to you, Lexi.
Hello, my name is Alexis Lilly and I will be reporting to you today from Pacific Union College here in Inglewood, California. Let's see if we can get a couple of opinions from our students and they think they're left-brained or right-brained. Hello. Excuse me, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you have a couple of minutes to answer a few questions for your local news station?
Sure.
Let's start with your name.
Dr. Carr.
And what's your major?
My major is nursing.
What classes are you taking this quarter?
I'm taking psychology, sociology, and religion classes.
Those are all prerequisites for the nursing program?
Yeah, yes.
Very interesting. Have you ever heard of possibly being either left-brained, right-brained?
Yes.
You have. Do you believe that you're a specific left-brained or right-brained?
Yeah, I believe in I'm a left brain.
And why do you think that?
Because I think I'm not creative, so I believe my left brain is superior than right.
Okay, so you think very logically, mathematically, analytical?
Yeah, so I really like maths, so I help the people, my friends, and all the stuff like that.
You're a tutor?
I'm not a tutor, but
Oh.
like I just can help my team, my students, like not a students, like just a friend.
Your fellows.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. That's great. Have you ever considered that being either left-brained or right-brained could be a myth?
No.
No, you think one side's superior to the other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you just don't think you're creative, or why?
I just don't believe in that. I just think like the people, mostly the left brain people, they're good at math and all this stuff.
And you
so
are.
Yes.
Okay, well thank you so much
Thank
for your time.
It's okay. Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
with your studies. Good luck
Thank
with nursing.
You. Thank you.
Let's see if we can get another opinion here. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Do you mind answering a couple of questions for your local news station?
No, not at all.
I'm Alexis. I'll be interviewing you today. What's your name?
I'm Christian.
What's your major?
I am actually a film major here at PUC.
And what classes are you taking this quarter?
Let's see, this quarter I'm taking cinematic storytelling, ceramics, statistics, and black and white photography.
Very interesting. Why PUC?
Actually, one of the biggest reasons that I decided to come to PUC is because of this open space. You know, it's like in the middle of nowhere, and there's a lot of like great spots that I like to see on campus.
Does it ever inspire you, your artistic side?
Yeah, actually, I really like to just go wander off and find certain spots that nobody really like appreciates, because one of the things I want to do is become a director, and I like some spots around campus because they really capture a lot about a scene, and it can really help you out, you know.
Very interesting. Have you ever heard of being either left brain, right brain, neither, both?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Which do you believe that you are?
From what I've heard, I think I'm a right brain person.
From what you've heard.
Yeah.
And do you have any reasons why you believe that?
Well, again,
You heard it?
I've heard it a lot too, and plus, when I was a kid, I used to do a lot of random stuff like with Legos, and then I would paint a lot, and I was just really creative as a kid, you know. And even now, I still think I'm a very creative person.
Yeah. That's interesting. Do you think that it's possible that being either left-brained or right-brained could be a myth?
I think it could be possible.
It
Yeah.
could be?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
Have a good one.
Thank you too.
And there you have it, a couple of student opinions here at PUC on the myth, are you left-brained or are you right-brained? Let's go back to the studio and learn a little bit more about this intriguing topic.
Thank you very much for those very interesting interviews.
Today on our show we have a very special guest. Here with us is Dr. House explaining the myth about whether or not someone can be left-brain or right-brain dominant.
Back to you, Lexi.
Today we have with us psychologist House to talk to us further about the myth of being either left-brain or right-brain dominant. I'm so glad you're here today with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. I hear you'll be clearing up some confusion with some research-based facts.
Correct. Yes, the hemispheres differ in function but work together to carry out almost all tasks. And contrary to popular belief, the two hemispheres are much more similar than different in their function.
So even though the two halves of the brain differ in how they function, they're not necessarily differing in the information that they're processing?
Correct. For example, the left hemisphere, that's made for word generating, articulation of sentences, and all those fine motor activities.
Whereas the right is more like maybe giving emotion to language?
To what you're saying, correct.
So everyone's not so monotone. Boring. Okay. As we certainly know, there's a grain of truth to just about everything. Is that safe to say?
Yes, this is safe to say. It's not commonly known, however. There's an operation called the split brain procedure. It's often the last-ditch attempt to control severe seizures in epileptic patients.
Huh. Could you explain that procedure to us?
Of course, but I'm no neurosurgeon. I can do my best. It is the separation of the left and right hemisphere of the brain. The separation is made at the corpus callosum. Since the brain is no longer able to make connections between both sides of the brain, one side of the brain will become more dominant. The patient will also be seizure-free.
So that's the good part. Here's the right side. Well, this has been some very insightful information. Was there anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Of course, I just want the viewers at home to realize that both hemispheres of the brain work together. The claims that the people are left-brained or right-brained are completely false, unless of course you've had a split brain operation. So the next time someone tries to tell you that they're left-brained or right-brained, clench your wallet, hold it tight, and run away.
Don't be fooled, you guys.
Do not be fooled.
Well, thank you. This has been incredibly informational. Thanks for your time, Dr. House. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you very much, Dr. House and Lexi, for that very educational report. Well, there you have it, folks. The truth behind the left brain and right brain myth has been revealed.
Join us next time as we explore the different kinds of learning.
This is Jordan Reese.
And this is Amy Ramos signing off for PUC Channel 10 News.
Good night, America.